So the creator of Naruto, Masashi Kishimoto, has finally come out to talk a little bit about his next manga that he's working on and kind of some hopes that he has for it apparently. So for starters, one of the biggest things of this article is, like he said before, he's confirming it's not going to be Naruto. It's just not, and it's not going to be weekly Shonen Jump. He's not going to do it anymore. He can't physically do it, and he just doesn't want to do it. He's done Naruto for 15 years, so he wants to do something a little bit different. I'll read the article and then I'll talk a little bit about it. After Masashi Kishimoto finished the Naruto manga, he began work on a spin-off with the character son Boruto, but Kishimoto has already decided what he's thinking about next, and he hopes it will be bigger than Naruto. In a recent News magazine interview, Kishimoto talks how he's finished with the iconic manga and thus doesn't see himself doing Naruto on a weekly basis like he did for 15 years. That's understandable, but what about another weekly manga? That's definitely not happening, he replied, adding, I do feel like drawing manga though. Kishimoto mentioned that things like deadlines and the difficulty of doing a weekly manga. When asked if he was going to then do a monthly manga, Kishimoto replied that he was interested in digital publication Shonen Jump Plus because it offered more freedom with page counts and publication dates. So what kind of manga is he keen to doing next? I've already decided what I'm working on for my next work. While I was still doing Naruto, I thought about various things for material, and for the next one, I'm thinking of going to do science fiction. It hasn't all been worked out, and I haven't shown my editor yet, but I've already designed the characters. Kishimoto added that the main character is unlike what you've seen before. Since Naruto was a bigger hit than I could ever imagine, I'd like to aim for the next hit. I don't know when I can announce the next manga, but because I plan on challenging myself to surpass Naruto, please wait for it. Okay, I'm going to start off by saying here and now, I am very skeptic, and honestly, as much as I would like to say, wow, the next big manga, that'd be fucking awesome, I think that that's very wishful thinking. That's him being very positive and very Naruto-esque. Like, I can do it. I can, believe it. I know that's a dub translation. I know, but that's not happening, bro. It's because of the economy in Japan, the manga industry worldwide. Like, granted, whatever he does next will garner attention simply because creator of Naruto's next work, and a lot of people are going to flock to it. Now, the quality of the content is going to be a big thing whether people get into it. The quality and the premise, the characters, a lot of things are going to be a factor in whether or not this will be a success. And granted that it's going to be in Shonen Jump Plus, if it's not at least on a monthly basis or a weekly basis, it's not going to garner that hype or whatever, because one of the big things that keep people going, especially like with a weekly, is every week I got new material. I'm excited for next week's chapter, or even with a monthly to a certain extent, because even people complain about waiting for the next chapter every month. They still have that schedule, but with Shonen Jump Plus, I don't think that they release chapters that often. If I'm correct, it might be quarterly, it might be here and there, I don't really know. I think that's the same thing that does the Ed Live, the Katekyo Hit Mary Born mangaka's next work that she did or whatnot. So, I mean, those are very big words and wishful thinking. I mean, taking out of what he said in this one for starters, pretty much Naruto he's not doing, especially not weekly, although he didn't say never again I'll never do Naruto in this particular interview, but he has said in the past. I think he just is going to take a long break from Naruto and then do this, but he'll probably never do weekly manga again. It's just not going to happen. It's going to be a science fiction, which kind of got me a little curious, and those big words of he's trying to make the next big hit, and the character is going to be like we've never seen before. So that could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing, because being original doesn't mean necessarily that it's good. It's just something different isn't always like a positive or whatever. So yeah, like, my take on this for starters, I just don't see it being bigger than Naruto. I mean, Naruto is right up there with Dragon Ball Z, and well, not in Japan with One Piece, but it's one of the most popular series of all time. And granted, it could be a hit, but releasing it digitally and all this other stuff, I just don't see it being the next Naruto or even a big hit for that matter. But let me know what you guys think about this. I mean, so it's going to be a science fiction. It's not going to be weekly. He's hoping for the next big hit, and the main character is going to be like no other. Only time will tell whenever he releases it. I'll definitely give it a read. I mean, he gave me 15 years worth of content with Naruto. I owe him that much to check it out and let you guys know whether or not it's worth all the hype that he had just built up in this interview. Kishimoto is really good at building up hype. I'm not going to lie about that. And yeah, your thoughts on this one. I mean, again, I just don't see it happening, but I hope I'm proven wrong. I always hope I'm proven wrong when it comes to things like this, because it's like, we could always use another hit. The manga industry could use another hit. So we'll see what happens. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, if you could do so as well, that'd be amazing. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.